Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac Antibirth. We're just gonna do an Isaac run to get my sea legs underneath me. But I do want to check out the alternate paths. Again, I'm gonna show seeds here out of habit. 17470XWZ. We lost as Bethany, but I think we've wrapped our head around Bethany. I think that was like an understandable loss, from my perspective at least, as we got bomb synergies that were actually, like, terrible. Like, really screwed us. And I had no idea that that was a character who could not, you know, use spirit hearts at all. These can't use spirit hearts. Actually, I was gonna say with the use of that Book of Virtue or whatever it was called, but I think actually just cannot use spirit hearts at all because it was like the consumable was baked into the character. That they use spirit hearts to just get extra charges, but I think that that's a necessary loss to get our sea legs so that we can do better in the future. For now, let's go experience, you know, some more items in here and hopefully get a little further down this alternate path style. If you're curious, by the way, the alternate path unlocks, I think, after the first win that you get in the game. So if you're wondering, like, maybe you played your first run and you didn't see the doors that I saw, I don't want to necessarily spoil the mystery, but in the interest of being as unambiguous as possible, it's liable to be because you haven't completed a win yet. So maybe do that to get some alternate paths going here. By the way, I haven't even talked about it really, but there's all these like champion variants that are different colors than I've ever seen before now. I have no idea what their patterns are. It probably took me like, you know, 200 episodes of, maybe even more, of Rebirth to understand what every single champion does. Maybe some of them are just for variety's sake, but I would say that even to this day, if you ask me without looking at them what like a pink champion does, I'd be like, oh, explodes into bullets? I don't know. I'm gonna institute like a little bit of a, you know, new game policy here. And the policy is, unless an item is extremely good, I care less about winning right now than I do about experiencing new content, and I hope that that's the philosophy that you guys are gonna go through as well. So I'll try to reroll very aggressively. Like, normally I probably wouldn't reroll Tough Love. It's a fun item. It's an item that has the potential to have some really, really cool synergies, but the small chance of a new item is worth it for me, I think, to try this out. And we're gonna definitely, as always, prioritize new items over existing items. I don't know about Fanny Pack here. I'm not gonna, like, go to that shop and buy battery charges just to make sure that we have a reroll ready for the boss room so that we can maybe see a new item. Like, we'll get enough reroll charges, I'm sure. And the game, or I should say, the mod is not so robust that we should expect every item to be brand new. We saw five new items last time, and we started as a new character. That might even be a little bit more, thank you, Attack Fly. That might even be a little bit more ambitious than, you know, your average run will be, but we'll see here. Gurglings. Okay, this is a perfect opportunity. You're fighting Gurglings. Remember not to hit the space bar when you enter a boss fight, because you're going to skip names that you're never going to remember if you skip them, and you're going to skip possible, like, cutscene introductions and etc., etc. Don't do that. Okay, Gurglings. Don't know if they've changed at all. They have been defeated. We have no keys. So we should go buy a key and open that door to go down to the new section. So we'll take the Halo, obviously. We got this last time as well, but this, if nothing else, maybe this enables us a better chance to survive in the future. So we'll take this and go this route, and this will take us down to the Downpour, where I lost a lot of HP last time. There's still, like, some of the damage that I took last time, I still don't understand where it came from. Like, there was like an enemy that came down from the sky and just attacked me. I'm not sure if I stood still for too long and that was like egregious or something. I'm still really impressed with the, like the reflectiveness on the water here. It might be a little distracting once you've got 500 hours into the mod, but, you know, at 1.5 hours into the mod, I'm like, the water really has a reflection. It really is, like, it's quite striking how well done it is. That was my bad. Prepare for me to take a lot of damage from bombs because, again, if in case you forgot, bombs were changed so that in Afterbirth, they exploded a lot faster, if I remember correctly. Which, hilariously, was very problematic for me when Afterbirth first came out, because I was taking mad damage because the bombs would explode faster than I expected. Now I'm taking mad damage because the bombs explode way slower than I expect, so I expect them to be moved out of the way and gone by the time I walk over there, and then they're not because of the old timers. So again, just it's remarkable how what seems like a very minor change like that can cause all sorts of problems. We gotta take the new item, obviously. Rotten Tomato. Didn't give us more HP. It looks like occasionally we get a kind of red shot that I don't know what it does. We'll check our shop quickly here. I think we'll take Black Candle again. I don't want to deal with curses right now. Even though there are new curses, this is the right play in my opinion. But we're going to save bombs because we need bombs to access our... Oh, that's a cool enemy. I didn't realize what he had done before, but he picks up rocks and throws them at you, including rocks that could explode into something useful. That's a neat enemy variant. But we're going to save bombs because bombs are what's used to... Oh, God. What's used to access the alternate path in the game. The next alternate path. I think, at least. Dumb play. Keep in mind, I've only, you know, been down here one time, so... Take, like... I am sorry! I am a flesh mistake! This is a reskinned version of, like... The, oh my god. Reskinned version of, Skull-X, or the pin. Can't just go around in a circle. Wow, he's much faster. Spawns enemies. And it looks like Moldy Tomato's doing, looks like Moldy Tomato is doing, poison damage. Let's see if maybe there's a new item for the Krampus, effect here. I doubt it, but we'll see. That looks really cool. Okay, we re-rolled... Wait, no, that normally works. Don't be an idiot. I was like, wait, we re-rolled Krampus's head into a completely different devil deal. That's how it works every time. Okay. But that really fits into what I was going to say before that boss fight, which is, take as much of an idiot as you think that I may be in Isaac, Afterbirth, after playing it for so long, and then multiply that by, like, all of the new items and mechanics in the game, and you'll get what my IQ should be in these, runs to begin with here. Dude, these are the actually worst enemies. Okay, so that's just Revenge Fly. Both of those are pretty good, but we'd rather re-roll them if possible. So in terms of new items, you know, I should give them like a little bit of a rating, and so far I have to say, by the way, keep in mind, you know, these ratings are subject to change, but, oh, right, I saw their shadows, I should have known. Keep in mind these ratings are subject to change, but, I think that Moldy Tomato, it seems like a solid, like, B-tier item right now. Not necessarily crushing it. Oh god, water spiders. So gross. But the poison damage seems legitimate. And this is where, like, you know, 6 months from now we realize it wasn't even poison damage at all. Dude, I hate water. Like, I mean, obviously I love that, you know, we can live with water. That's pretty cool. Like, I really like that my body is composed of like 65 or 75% water. That's neat as well, but like at the same time, anything that lives in the water can get fucked. I love seafood. I say that as someone who loves seafood, sincerely, but like water, insects, a lot of animals like paramecium and stuff like that freak me out, dude. Jellyfish, obviously. Something like they're not made for this world. It's like the closest thing we have to aliens on planet Earth. People are like, oh man, I'm really, you know, what do you think the aliens are gonna do if they, like, land on Earth? You think they'll be nice, or you think they're gonna be jerks about everything? Just as long as they don't look like water spiders, I'm sure I'll be able to find a happy medium. Again, I don't know if it's poison or what, but they're being, you know, blood is raining down on them when they get hit with the Moldy Tomato. If it scales with luck, I think this is a solid item, or has the potential to be a solid item. At least I'm not annoyed by it as a tier effect so far. Jury's still out on rock bombs. That seems like it could be one of those items where if you use rock bombs properly, it's insanely good, but if you have no idea, you know what? Just put me out the pasture. I cannot break the habit. The muscle memory of 3,000 videos of hitting spacebar. It cannot be assuaged. This is Beelzebub. He's spawning little enemies, but I think our damage is starting to get over the top here. So we are going to bomb our way through that. We do have a reroll already. We don't want Mom's Knife yet. Let's reroll these, see if we get anything interesting. And I would say that we don't really want either of those. And you know what? The other ones up there, it was Crystal Ball and something else. We should go back for it. This is only the 3rd floor, right? Do we technically skip a floor if we take this path? Because we went from... Oh, Nodleaf we should take, just in case, but yeah. We went from Basement 1 to Downpour 1. So is that extra floor just lost forever, or do we make it up on the back end somewhere? Who knows, right? Throw a bomb in here. Throw a bomb in here. Alright, say it with me, self. We are not going to press the space bar to skip cutscenes anymore. I mean, we've seen this one before. But at least for bosses, we're not going to press the space bar anymore. How's this run going? Seems like very good so far. Bomb flies? Slightly confused. Very confused? I don't know, by the way, I don't know what a red bomb is. We pick it up and have to use it immediately? Oh, wow. Is that the case? Please just die. How much HP could you possibly have? Yeah, you pick it up, you have to use it immediately. Okay, I can see the value in that. Like, a lot of situations, you would welcome that just to have a free bomb. So we're kind of, we're approaching uncharted territory. I have no idea how to make the, next section of the game, like the alternate paths open up. We'll see what happens. Might as well check out the mob trap room. Like, who knows? Maybe we'll find a new kind of consumable. Left hand does not bother me at all. That's something I hadn't even considered. I bet there's new transformations in the game. I would be amazed if there weren't new transformations in the game. Look at, like, the fact that they got the Stanley Parable announcer to redo the voice work on the start of the game. Oh, I knew we forgot something. Transformations. No, I don't think that's a situation that's liable to happen here. I'm definitely feeling more in my groove right now as well, on this run. Probably because I'm a character that I've played, you know, a couple of 100 times before at the very least, but maybe next run we'll go back and try to get that Bethany, if not a win, at least a start. This is a cool enemy. Is that alarm sound in the game, or is that in my real life? Great Gideon. I don't think I've seen this enemy yet. Okay, he's on a large room. How does one hurt this enemy? Is he wave-based? When you kill the waves, he takes damage? He is wave-based. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is a very, you know, this is a much more novel style. That's a suction beam or tractor beam effect. It's a much more novel style of boss fight than something like the Hush. It's like difficult in alternative ways without seeming cheap right now. By the way, I'm getting my ass kicked. But I have a feeling once we get the pattern, we'll be better off here. We can fly, so we're not as worried about the lava. Sorry, the magma. Okay, lucky us. Made it through there. Definitely we'll take SYNTHOIL, great item. And the menorah was like multiple shots. I don't remember what the other one, it was Tears Up, right? Like Active Contrition. Tears Up plus Nothing Else Matters or something, or All Is Forgiven. Remove Sin, I don't know. Let's try the menorah again for shot multiplier. I don't know what it does, but I mean, it would seem self-explanatory, but I do not appear to have multiplied shot. Oh, wait! I got hit, and then I got double shot. Hit me again, hit me again. Now I've got triple shot. That's kind of cool, dude. Menorah plus IV bag plus Bloody Penny. Greatest combination, 2016. Alright, now we're learning. We actually don't want a key piece, so I'm just going to re-roll it. It didn't become something incredible, but still. Alright, this is great stuff. Wait, and it stays multiplied? And then maybe when you get hit one more time after that, it'll loop back over to being at one shot or 2 shots, etc., etc. If so, that's really cool. It's like a weird, like, more, how am I trying to say, more reusable form of Bloody Lust, like a shorter term version of Bloody Lust, I guess is what I'm trying to get at, actually. You know, Bloody Lust, once you've got it, you don't have to babysit it. This is like Whore of Babylon plus Bloody Lust. You have to babysit it, but it could be well worth it. I mean, obviously Capricorn is, like, awesome. We just got red hearts back from blowing up that thing there. I don't know what's up with that. I'm gonna take Capricorn, and my reasoning is that Capricorn is really good and might give me the ability to survive long enough to see, you know, extra paths in the game, which I think would be advisable. I'm pretty unconcerned. Okay, enemies that shoot fire. I'm pretty unconcerned with boss rush, because I don't even understand if we can get it from this path, but maybe we can, maybe we can't. Maybe boss rush is totally different now. Who knows? Dude, that alarm is freaking me out. It's the exact same sound my fridge makes when the door's been left open. And I can see my fridge and it's closed. But is it though? Because the alarm's going off. But I think it's in-game. Minecart enemies. I like it. Good sound effects on this floor as well. I see the pill. I'm not going to take the pill. I see the interesting part of red bombs as well now, by the way. Sometimes you just walk over them by accident. You've got to react fast enough to get them off. These enemies, not so bad. I like that effect. Okay. So we're at 15 minutes on the Mines 1. I don't know if this is the equivalent of the depths, but we're going to head down to the next floor. It seems like not. This might be the equivalent of the Caves 2, as weird as it sounds. This is an interesting looking room there. I actually have to check my fridge. You've done it, mod makers. You made me check my fridge. It's closed. It's closed, man. Alright, so I'll just have to train myself for the idea that whenever I hear my fridge alarm, see if you're playing Antibirth, because if you are, then it's probably not actually your fridge alarm. It's probably just, by the way, if you're wondering what the hell is a fridge alarm, you know, it's an alarm for when you leave the refrigerator door open. We have to, even though we have a lot of HP and this is scary. We have to take 9 lives. It's too good. Oh, soy milk spiders. That's neat. I was thinking like we could hold this to see if we get a blank card or something, but why tempt fate? Let's take your dang spirit hearts right now. It's an alarm for when you leave your fridge door open. You might say, why would you need that? Yo, why would you need seatbelts? You know, I don't crash my car. I don't need seatbelts. What's your problem with safety, you know? Maybe you have like a family friend over, they have their kid and they leave the fridge door open or something like that. Of course, you would never leave the fridge door open because you're a smart human being, but you can't control what other people would do, dog. Okay, don't press the spacebar when you fight this boss. We're at like max menorah charges, so try not to take damage here either. Tough Twins. It's 2 Onyxes from the Pokemon franchise of Pokemon games. Okay. Red bombs available here too. That's what we're looking for. It didn't do quite as much damage as I thought, and it seems to have only made one of them angry. Bombs have like verticality now, it seems. Like I can throw a bomb over top of rocks. Right, we have Spirit of the Night, so we can really just hide out over these rocks, and so far, so good. I'm just gonna try to abuse this, but, you know, this is one night at the Improv, dude. This is the first time I've ever fought this boss, so playing it as close to the chest as I can while still making progress here, hopefully. Looks like, you know, when you hit them with, like, a bomb, you break their carapace open, and then maybe they become, like, fleshier and easier to kill. Oh, when the menorah explodes, it gives you like a Tammy's head blue candle thing going on. It's kind of neat. Unfortunately, we took damage there, so now our tiers are not nearly as good, but not bad, though. Not bad. We do have, you know, Capricorn Halo. Cool boss fight. Neat idea for a way to do armor as well. I think we'll take HP. Just try to keep this run alive. Oh, that was not a bomb. That was a red bomb. Gotta try this new item. Bowl of Tears. Splash. Well, let's bust this dude wide open. See what Bowl of Tears does. It seems much better than Isaac's Jar of Tears. Like, much, much better than Isaac's Jar of Tears. Might even have Menorah synergy, so I think we're gonna roll with this moving forward because it honestly seems a lot better than... Well, let me put it this way. It doesn't seem better than... And I don't even want the key piece, because I'd like to keep Deal with the Devil chances open as well, so we could maybe get the Guppy Dream, but... I think it has Menorah synergy. I don't think it's necessarily better than the D6, but it is a new item that I'd like to check out, so we're gonna do so. It's like a much, much better Isaac's Jar of Tears. It's like a single-use instant charge Monstro's Lung Shot that you get more plays of as like hot coals or something, as you shoot more often. I guess you take Infamy in that situation. And certainly Boss Rush is not going to be in the cards for us. That was a great shot, you know, I can't deny it. But you've only made me stronger, at least temporarily. I have heard that Antibirth has a revised co-op mode as well, which I'm interested to try out. Me and Kate played a... Oh my god. Me and Kate played a ton of Afterbirth co-op. If the co-op is revised, I would definitely give it a chance. I mean, I like the co-op in the original game, but I'm interested to see how they do it in this as well. So we'll definitely check the Curse Room. You know, the Guppy Dream could exist for us, and it's not the Guppy Dream, but it's still really good. Contract from Below. And really depends, like, how we want to handle this, because you might think, like, hey, go in here and get, like, max Menorah charges. By the way, that's a machine that I believe charges up... It's Celtic Crossing Invincibility. It's a machine that I believe charges up your spacebar item when you use it, so... I was hoping to get Blood Bag out of this, but at the very least we had to play that much just to get down into this position where we could come into this room and we get Chocolate Milk, so now I'm really stoked. Tried Chocolate Milk plus our spacebar item. That's it, dude. It also charges up, like, instantly as a result. This is the new hotness. Sure, acceptable. I still don't want the key piece. Yeah, okay. So I'm not saying we're unkillable. Far from it. But at the same time, I'm a little concerned about how powerful we are. Right, good damage. Let's go check out our shop and then see if we can make this one. I think, like, in Afterbirth, this would be a glass cannon run we could easily pilot to success. Things might be a little different here because I don't really know what's happening with a lot of these items, but... I don't think that is the Curse of Death. I think we've still, or the Kiss of Death, I should say. I think we've still got a good chance to make this work, and I'm happy we've kind of ambiently found a dirty synergy here that seems awesome. Keep the left hand for now. You never know if the Guppy Dream still exists for us, and, Oh, there was an alternate path! Am I back on the depths now? Yeah, I've tumbled back down to the depths. That's my bad. I only saw that door at the last possible second. You know, just enough time to not... avert course, but to know that I've made a horrible mistake. But dude, we've also discovered, like, an amazing synergy here. Menorah plus Bowl of Tears is, like, exquisite. Plus Chocolate Milk. So that's a very minor, like, quality of life change, but check it out. Shot speed downgrade pills. Yeah, this is amazing. So, I mean, if we're stuck on the regular, like, Rebirth path, we should succeed now. Like, we should destroy the game. Obviously, something like Monster Manuel doesn't excite me that much, but, I mean, we're doing so much damage. We're not really, like, one-shotting bosses, but you can really see how, especially with Goat Head and, you know, a Guppy item and good damage, plus the amount of ridiculous damage we're doing when we actually land a Chocolate Milk Bowl of Tears shot. Like, we're pretty much unstoppable here. Yeah. Yep, that's fair. But it temporarily, that's only gonna make us stronger. Because, I mean, did you see the menorah hit, like, max level there? It's a new, silkworm there. Oh, game's making me sneeze. That's not the game's fault. That's just 'tis the season, you know? Now, we did have an arcade on the last floor, but this is an even-numbered floor as well, so... I mean, I guess you could have 2 arcades in a row. We had some weird issues like that, and I don't mean issues in a negative way. I mean it in a, you know, a self-discovery sort of way, or a discovery of what's going on in the game sort of way. I had a cathedral that had 2 curse rooms on it yesterday. And when I was playing this on the NLSS, and I was like, I don't know what's up with that, but it's nice, you know? If you have the HP to take advantage of 2 curse rooms, you're gonna be very happy with that. Max level menorah, or wait, this might be 1 level before max level, but still, like, really good. Combined with the Bowl of Tears is disgusting. It's so good. I bet it one-shots Mom. What did I tell you? We'll take the Polaroid for now. You know, stick with what you know. And I guess, you know, if we're gonna get angel rooms, we might as well try to complete the key piece now, if we even still can. Let's head down here. Still in the interest of discovery. Sorry, just checking Skype messages as we approach the NLSS here. This is like... I mean, it's... I'm trying not to get too ahead of myself. Because if we get hit 1 to 2 more times, I'm just not sure how many. Small rock, please, small rock. If we get hit 1 to 2 more times and the menorah resets... we're probably not going to be as stoked. That's just the way it's going to be. However... okay, I don't even... that sucks. Still sort of good, though. But for right now, this is like a synergy that's so powerful that I'm over the moon. I'm losing my mind. Now, we are going to take damage as we exit here, unless we moon card out, which might be the right thing to do, just to ensure that we don't lose the menorah charge. And even, like, it might be preferable to have the menorah at 2nd to max level instead of max level, just so that we can actually survive 2 hits instead of 1 before it resets completely. But we picked up the Pact, which is amazing. Judas's Tongue, honestly, I don't think is very relevant in the current situation. Not too worried about pills, but we should take some of them, just to see what new pill effects are. No tinted rocks. Out of all those, no tinted rocks. And I think another, like, unsung synergy here, you might... and I wouldn't blame you, but you could be guilty of not realizing why it's powerful right now, is the Spectral Tears from Spirit of the Night, which allows us to shoot our ridiculous, like, artillery strike from behind rocks without any risk of taking damage ourselves. Our shots... oh, that was like a suction beam there. Okay, we might as well try with the Cancer Trinket ready as well. Piercing shots would also be disgusting, of course, but... okay, let's check out our angel room first, and I would be remiss if I didn't take the wafer, I suppose. See if they'll allow us to fight Mega Satan. It doesn't appear so, because I stupidly didn't take the key piece for basically no reason earlier. We'll take Magic Mush, which, again, might be the wrong decision depending on how this shakes out. I don't know. Like, it might not be relevant for us to take Magic Mush, because... we already have Capricorn, but I believe that I was lectured about that being a stupid line of thought, and you should really just go for it. I mean, I'm looking at this right now and thinking that life's going pretty good. You can only shoot this enemy from... oh, wait! This enemy will just die when the other enemies die. Okay. I just didn't realize there was another enemy available. Will we fight Hush on this run? I mean, we have to experience... wait, was the Hush? Yeah, the Hush was in Rebirth. That wasn't an Antibirth ad, right? If I remember correctly. We should go, check it out at the very least. If we make it in time. Because first off, I want to see if boss armor has changed. Secondly, I mean, I have 18 keys, so it's a decent decision in the worst of times. Then, I want to see how our damage actually applies when we're as overpowered as we are right now. Lovers, might as well. Okay, you found the only counter to my ridiculous damage. A boss that can be invulnerable for an amount of time. No hush fight. Okay, interesting. We will take the body and then hope that, again, the game sees fit to give us a key piece despite my ignorance. Not quite. Okay. Well, we're going to come away with this one with probably an easy win. Then I hope that it actually unlocks something for us. It may or may not. I don't blame the mod for that, because we were going down the alternate path and then just fucked it up, basically. So, you know, I take full responsibility for kind of ruining this, but at the same time, this is not a ruined run. This is an amazing run. Have you seen the shots that we're putting out here? Like, this synergy is excellent. These are new enemies, by the way, that I saw on the Cathedral run from the NLSS yesterday. I believe they, like, heal, or they take the damage that we're doing to an enemy. Either way, you kill them first to make it easier to kill the last remaining enemy. Not 100% sure of their, yeah, see, like, they absorb that damage there. Not 100% sure of the, exact efficacy of their patterns, but, that's the general gist of it right there. Wow, easy find on the Cathedral here. One-shotting Isaac as well. What is that? Perfection. Luck way up. Don't lose it. Well, considering we have Contract from Below, a huge luck upgrade might be awesome. And again, we can crack F6 here and see what our luck is. 10.0, I'm assuming that's as high as it gets. So we might expect to get a lot more items as a result of that. SMB Superfan. Death's Touch. Shoop to Whoop I don't really care about. Book of Despair. Temporary Tears Up. That was in Community Remix, but I'm sticking with Bowl of Tears for now. Because look at that. New Death's Touch effect as well. So I'm expecting a lot of extra items thanks to that Perfection Trinket plus Curse or Contract from Below. And I'm going to take them all. That's Forever Alone, obviously, and then Play-Doh Cookie for multicolored tiers. I don't know if every tier has a different effect, but one homing tier apparently is enough to get the job done. I think we'll probably lose Perfection the first time we get hit, which makes this an interesting trinket from a design perspective, I think. High risk, high reward. Or maybe not high risk even, but just, you know, different. We'll take Dark Bomb. We'll take Ball of Tar. That's a new enemy, I think. Okay, so it's just one of the ones that floats around until you kill everything. Take Pisces, take Gemini. The stars are calling. Oh, did we get, like, a certain amount of, zodiac or astrological sign items in a single run? That seems sensible. There's another one, Virgo. We should probably peep Jar of Tears just to see if that's been changed. Because, like, Bowl of Tears is, I mean, it's obviously holding it down right now. I mean, it actually might be good right now, but I'm gonna stick with Bowl of Tears. It looked better. Oh, yep, Perfection is gone. That's fine. Our other trinket was the Cancer Trinket. Honestly, I didn't notice much appreciable difference in our damage or DPS from when we had the Cancer Trinket to when we don't, because we are just, like, absolutely destroying right now. And now we're actually at max level Menorah, so assuming we don't get hit for the rest of this run, this is as powerful as it's gonna get. Let's do it. I'm assuming easy one-hit KO. That was an insanely fun run. I had a great time. I hope you guys did as well. For now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Of course, you can check out the mod for yourself. New episodes come out whenever this one came out, daily for at least the time being. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.